Alright. Alright, guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. Sorry about the mix-up. I know some of you guys saw the Angry Truth notification come up. That was my fault. I was on the wrong channel. And to boot, I wasn't even on the right program. So, excuse me for that. Five by five. Thank you. Thank you for getting it out the way. Appreciate it. All right. So, tonight's live stream, guys, like everything else, it's probably going to look like mayhem tonight. There's just so many things going on. Middle stage. Yeah, the beard's actually I'm gonna have to fix this. This is, I'm not worried about the grays. It makes me look older. I don't care. But I definitely want to reset it. So I might shave it into a goatee and then shave the rest of this shit off on the sides and then let it regrow. But that's another conversation for a different day. All right. So what are we looking at? All right, so guys, tonight we're talking about state travel restrictions, air travel restrictions, and how that's going to affect preppers, right? Obviously, air travel restrictions don't really affect preppers, but state travel restrictions might. The new variant and problems that come along with it, and food shortage. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying storage, but we are, I guess, starting backwards with food storage, guys. We're seeing some real shit now, and we're definitely. I don't know how to word it, but it's only going to get worse, it seems. So a supermarket that I was in the other day, I frequent this supermarket. It's around the way from me, and it's actually next door to a firehouse that I do not work at, right? So anyway, with that, guys, I go into the supermarket, and they put up a notice that I'm going to try to share with you guys right now. It didn't dawn on me to put it up here until now. But this notice, hopefully you guys can see it. Nope, not that notice. That notice. All right, so this is from the supermarket right around the way from me. As you can see here, guys, it says, dear valued customers, they don't value us. Due to circumstances beyond our control, supply chain issues, workforce shortages, COVID-related delays, and manufacturers limiting purchases. Some items may be limited supply or out of stock. Please bear with us as we work through this with you. Key foods in our family supermarket, yada, 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 so whole song and dance, whatever, right? So, anyway, guys, this wasn't up a week ago. All right, this wasn't up a week ago, and I was a little shocked when I saw it, because not that I knew everything was getting back to normal. I just thought shit fell upon deaf ears and that kind of neighborhood, or the neighborhood I actually live in. But it didn't, and they actually put it up there, and they actually put it up there to let people know that this is getting bad. Now, walking through that supermarket, there were some bare items, but nothing substantial. Nothing like I was like, holy shit, this is getting bad. But it is getting bad. But again, cities, like I said before, the last places to feel that kind of shit. So, again, guys, what do we do about this? Well, we do what we always done, guys. We prepare. We will always prepare. We will always be ready. Because that's what we do, right? We get ready for this kind of shit. We get ready for whatever might be headed our way. Now, I know some of you guys are like, oh, I don't care about air travel. No, a lot of you don't. Some of us do. Some of us care immensely about air travel because we want to visit family members, go on vacations, go to certain spots. Me personally, I'm impartial about it now because I'm like, I don't want to get on a plane wearing a mask the entire time. That's my issue. And then me, I'm probably going to pick a fight on the plane just because I'm aggravated. and I'm probably going to pick a fight with the stewardess. So, again, this is just something that we need to be ready for, guys, because it's obviously going to get worse. I know that all of us that are on prepper channels, whether it's my channel, Prepper Nurse 1, Canadian Prepper, right, North Shore Preparedness, whatever prepper channel you watch, all of us are in tune to what is going on. We're watching this shit fold in real time, and I think a lot of us are ready. If you are new to this, you need to get ready. You need to be ready. You need to start storing more shit away. Frank Grant, I did hear about the researchers in the Antarctica, getting COVID. I did hear about that. Interestingly enough, they were all vaccinated. So with the vaccination thing, guys, I'm not going to talk about it on here as much. I'm going to talk about it on the Angry Truth channel, just because you guys know my stance. And we all know what's going on. We're watching this shit show unravel, and it seems like very few people are calling out the shit show. Whatever. Doesn't matter. What matters is that this is just going to be getting out of control, or more out of control. I don't know, because no one's giving a fuck and no one's doing anything about it. Shit, man. Alright, whatever. So, guys, the food shortage, and here's a tip on the whole food shortage thing. You want to follow it closely. Ice Age Farmer talks about food shortages and the problems that are coming with it. And he's been, so far, on the money. I think all these recall with the meats and different foods, I think that's the beginning of it. I think they're definitely going to start, I don't know, getting a little out of hand with the recalling of meats and meat products. We also have like fruits and vegetables that are being recalled as well. But we shall see where the rest of this year goes with the food shortage and how bad or worse it's going to get. Now, I did a couple videos about preparing or storing your food. It was the Great Depression video I just did, right? Look at that video if you're looking to learn or get tips on how to store your food. So all I'm giving you guys in those videos are tips. You're going to have to go to other YouTube channels, guys, who will give you in-depth directions on how to can your food, vacuum seal your food, freeze dry your food, hunt, right? These are other channels for that. Now, I was going to do a vacuum sealing video. I actually did a vacuum sealing video a while back, and obviously when the channel got deleted, that video went. I might put that up. I might do a soft canning video, just so that you guys can watch me, blow myself up or whatever. But yeah, guys. Debbie Miami, I have a Telegram. If you're talking to me, I have a Telegram. But like Northern Girl Hobbies, is stack it, guys. Keep stacking your food. Keep stacking your water. Water is the next fight. Water is undoubtedly going to be the next battle, guys. I don't like the direction the water thing is going. Obviously, hey Pinball man, thank you for joining me tonight. Obviously, it's going to be an issue. Eric, there's been meat that was being recalled for the last 3 months. Various meats like bacon from certain companies, canned goods from certain companies. What is that? Those stupid salad mix that comes in a bag, they recalled that as well. So there's been a lot of shit that's been recalled. Just look up meats recalled 2021, and you'll see it for yourself. I wish I could remember offhand, but there were so many the last 3 months. I was like, are they really going after our meat now by recalling this shit? Whatever. Tony Gotts said Alaskan preppers also good for storing food. Again, guys, these are the YouTubers that you should be watching when you're looking at how-tos. My how-tos are going to be more like working on this year, how to bug out of the city, how to live in the city if you have to bug in, things like that. Other prepper channels that's their wheelhouse, right? Their wheelhouse is hunting. Their wheelhouse is canning, freeze drying, or what is that? Curing meat, right? That's their wheelhouse. That's not mine because I don't live in an area where I can do those things. So I can only show you city aspects, and I could probably show you some canning and vacuum sealing, but that's it. Jason M. Smith, exactly. It's war on meat, guys. That's exactly what it is. It's a shit show, guys. It's a shit show to say the least. It's very strange. Very strange. Anyway, a lot of tech lately has been acting up. I don't know what's going on with it, but a lot of the technology, like in my house or other people hearing about their phones acting up, their iPads, shit's been acting up a lot lately. Whatever. Neither here or there. So, guys, again, Deanna Walters, thank you for bringing that up. A war on deer meat, guys. Deers are also getting that. I know some of you guys know what it is. Please write it in the chat. That zombie deer eating wasting disease that deers are getting, and then deers are now getting COVID. And then there was an article saying that deers getting COVID could be a problem for humans. I don't see how a human, I mean, maybe after they kill it, I guess. I don't know how a deer got COVID to begin with. It's not like human and deers are hanging out with each other, dancing in the woods at night. I don't know. But, guys, Terry, thank you for the donation. That was an article I read yesterday. Again, the Angry Truth channel, we're going to talk about the nonsense that we're starting to hear. All right? And the stories that they're building up with the pandemic and the shot and social distancing and telling your friend go fuck yourselves because you're not vaccinated, like all that shit we're going to talk about on the Angry Truth channel. Rita Connors, do I have hope for Eric Adams? No, I don't. So, Eric Adams is, Eric Adams, new prosecutor, right? Or DA rather, sorry, said in a news article that he is not going to charge criminals for low-level crimes, whatever they think is low-level crimes. The guy is going to add to the bullshit here in New York City. Absolutely. We're going to see a fucking shit show for sure. This guy's name, the DA's Alvin Braggs. Alvin Braggs is the new city DA, and he is already on board with not putting people in jail for low-level crimes. Now, for those of you that know what the broken window theory is, the broken window theory is if you let small crimes fester, they become bigger crimes. It's the same thing like a child. If you don't check a kid and you let a kid be an asshole in your house, if you let that little kid become an asshole and that kid's still fucking misbehaving, still acting up, you tell the kid, hey, behave yourself, don't do this, and then the kid keeps fucking getting more brazen. Then the kid starts fucking throwing shit at you. Now he's not yelling at you anymore. Now he's throwing things at you. Well, then you tell the kid, hey, stop it, don't do that. Then the kid starts swinging at you. Right? So that's the broken window theories. If you don't check it at first, it gets fucking way out of hand. And obviously, guys, it's going to get way out of hand. Somebody in the comment section wrote that Adams went after a gang. What was it called? The Operation Triple Threat, all right? Operation Triple Threat. That was on my PD's grabbing of the gangs this week. Adams didn't do that. That has nothing to do with Adams. It had nothing to do with the commissioner, the new female NYPD commissioner. Had nothing to do with those two. Keep in mind, guys, Operation Triple Threat has been under operation, if you will, for a while. It wasn't as if Adams stepped into office and told his little fucking patsy of a police commissioner, hey, come over here, patsy, and then let's get these gangs. And then in 5 days, they got the gangs, or 4 days. It don't work that way. That operation was under, I hate to say it, de Blasio and the old police commissioner. They just continued it. That's all they do. But easy simpletons will give Adams they give him the kudos. They'll be like, congratulations, man. Thank you. You did a great job. You got that gang off the street. He didn't do shit. It wasn't his operation. He just took it over. Right? And then he executed it early. I don't know. Viking Prepper. NYC has a lot of broken. They got a lot of broken everything now. Everything's broken in the city. Because of the mandates, guys, because of the shot, because of this Omicron crap, people are getting sick left and right, and it's destroying the city right now. They try not to talk about it. They're trying to stare at the sky and make believe that this shit's not happening in the city, but it is. You got guys who are getting inoculated and now getting sick. Meanwhile, I'm sitting at home, like I said earlier today on the mid-morning week report, right? That midweek morning report, sorry, that I said that I'm sitting home and I'm not getting sick. I had 3 people in my house who had COVID, and I don't get sick. I'm taking care of them. I'm not getting sick, but here I am sitting home because I'm not vaccinated. All right, so being unvaxxed, I'm endangering the public, or endangering the public, sorry. Keep in mind, I don't get sick, and if I'm asymptomatic, that's fine. But they don't want to hear that shit. They want me to get the shot so I can get sick like everybody else, and then pass it around. And yes, Brian, thank you for bringing that up, the Flurona thing. I don't even know where to go with that. I don't know where to go with that. I think there's 2 cases that popped up here in the United States. I'd rather not talk about it because it's adding to the stupidity of the people. People like, oh my God, another thing happened. Another disease is rearing its ugly head. I'm like, it's not it. The tests have been known to be faulty. So if you take this test and you pop for both of them, because the test doesn't know the difference between COVID or the flu, and if I'm not mistaken, the flu test doesn't know the difference between the cold flu or COVID. So if you're taking these tests and you're popping positive for both of them, well, that makes sense. The test doesn't know how to fucking decipher the 2 or 3. But anyway, here we are talking about Flurona. Hey, shit, man. I mean, really, whatever. And now, guys, Texas Surplus Pro, exactly, fear-mongering. The fear-mongering is going to fucking, they're working overtime right now. I mean, like, the fear-mongering machine has been on for 2 years and it hasn't fucking slowed down. It's not going to break down. There's got to be a way we break that machine. Has to be a way, guys. There is no way that these people are working this hard without being tired. And they are slipping up. I have to say, they are slipping up. There's holes in this shit. That's why people are waking up. Miss Nat, yes. So, exactly. Here in the city, there are people testing all the time. So, I live on a quiet block, guys. The block I live on is fairly quiet, with the exception of the college kids that are up the block from me. With that, I come out this morning and I go to walk my dog, and I'm like, Jankman, thank you for the donation. I go to walk my dog, and I see a pop-up testing center on the quietest block possibly in Manhattan. And there's a testing center. And I'm looking at this shit like, are you fucking kidding me? And then, of course, there was only, because, again, it's a quiet block, at any given time, there might have been 10 people on that line, right? Listen, guys, if you have to get tested for your job to come back to work, I disagree with it, but all right, fine. I get it. But testing all the time, because they're telling you test often, test frequently, to make sure that you're well. Well, if you're standing out in the fucking cold for 2 to 3 hours, dropping your immune system down, you're going to get something. It's a fact, guys. And then to boot, you got people who don't take care of themselves. So their immune system's dropping, and they're in the cold, freezing their balls off for 2 to 3 hours to get a test and be told negative. Oh, wait, you're positive. You got to go home and quarantine now. This, again, guys, is a shit show, unraveling in real time. Jason, you're probably right. So your DNA goes somewhere, China, Russia, who knows. Put it in a bot, so they make little bots of us. Again, guys, the amount of bullshit that's going on is out of control and unreal. All right, guys, so, again, working backwards, the new variant, guys, is the IHU, the one they found in France. They're trying to beat that drum now. Then, like I said before, they're talking about Flurona. And, guys, there's going to be new problems. And the new problems that I'm talking about with that is New problems for us, not those who are playing along. Because those that are playing along, guys, they're all right with it. Whatever Master Bolts tells them to do, they'll do. If Master Bolts says tap dance, they're going to tap dance and pick cotton, because that's what everybody is today. They became the slave of the elites, if you will, right? New variants, new problems, more restrictions, more mandates, more people being scared, that they're going to stay home. More people are scared now, so they're telling their family members before they come over for any kind of engagement, please get tested. And yet, that's going to cause more division, because people are like, well, I'm not getting tested to go see fucking you. The fuck out of here. 10L, no, my beard is not nappy. Surprisingly, it's not. It's the Puerto Rican side of me that's keeping it straight. It's pretty rough, but it's not nappy. I don't know what a nappy beard looks like. But anyway, not the point. Yeah, guys, we're definitely going to see more problems. We're definitely going to see more divisions, more restrictions, more mandates. It's not looking good with the way they're releasing these variants. It seems like every week now there's a new variant. What did you expect? What did you expect with a pandemic like this? To boot, because we have people now who can Johnny30806 is asking for the Angry Truth channel link. Can somebody do me a favor, please hand it to him? Florona. Yeah, Jason, exactly. Florona is real. I thought it was a joke. I thought someone was breaking my balls. I go online, I type it in, and boom, they're like, one case in Israel. I'm like, what? And so with that, guys, I told the wife, I bet you money in a week or so it's going to end up here. And today, they had 2 cases. If people are not watching this bouncing ball, I don't know what the fuck you guys are looking at. Because it's like, it happened in Israel, it was going to happen here. If it happens in the UK, it's going to happen here. France, here. Africa, here. It seems like as soon as one place reports it first, the United States goes, yo, it's safe. You can release it now. Release the article. And then the article comes out, and then here we are. In a new fucking bullshit. So, again, guys, there's the 2 new variants. Plus, you have that disease in Sudan that's killed, I think it was 98 people in 2 weeks. And then you have a mystery illness in Canada that resembles itself like, it's called, I'm going to try to read this off again. I am definitely, without a doubt, going to botch this up because I can't pronounce it. So the disease is actually called CJD, Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, right? So it's a rare but fatal brain disease, and it's similar to the illness. So this mysterious brain disorder that's in Canada is similar to that disease. And right now, guys, they're seeing a bit of a problem. The cases are slow growing. It's been around for a while. It's been around for a few months. But that's something to keep in the back of your head. And the thing that's going on in Sudan, that's the thing to keep in the back of your head as well. So just, don't sit there and go, don't write it off. Just look at it for what it is and go, all right, I got my eye on that, and that's it. Don't panic. Don't start flipping out. Don't run to get tested. They're trying to give everyone these testing kits now, guys. Jacobs Creutzfeldt is mad cow. This Lamek. Ty Lamek? I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. All right, thank you for that. They also said you can get that from eating humans, but I don't know how true that is. Yeah, I guess I do. I remind a lot of people, Uncle Ruckus, Uncle Tom, you name it, whatever it is. CDG is human version of mad cow disease. Right. And it affects the brains in a way of Alzheimer's, Parkinson, hallucinations, unexplained weight loss, muscle spasms, balancing issues, and memory problems, right? So that's the symptoms that these people are having in Canada. Again, keep an eye on it. Don't fucking stare at it, right? The longer you stare at it, the fucking, not angrier you become, but you just become mad with the bullshit. And you don't want to fucking look like, a lunatic watching this shit closely. So, guys, again, There's undoubtedly going to be more variants this year, so we just gotta fucking wait and see. Yes, yes, it's from prions in the in the brain matter. Thank you for clarifying that. They also saw that in Japan, in Hiroshima, the Hiroshima bombings. They also saw that same thing there. I read about that when I was doing radiation research for the Angryprepper channel years ago. I thought that was interesting. Nanoparticles from vitamin shots. I don't know about the nanoparticles and vitamin shots. Now, yeah, guys, I know in my video I talked about red pill moment and keeping the momentum going, and somebody said, well, why wouldn't you want to talk about the the stuff in the vaccine? Because I'm like, we can't prove it. That's why we can't prove that stuff, and we want to keep the red pill moment going. We got to keep people convinced in things that they can see and research. That other shit we really can't research. I mean, you can, but it's fucking it's a pain in the ass to go through. Hudson Valley, yes, just text me. All right, guys. So, as far as air travel restriction goes, I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna talk about that in the Angry Truth channel. I'm not gonna talk about that now because that's more of a political issue, if you will. But we will talk about that tonight on the Angry Truth channel. Come on, you dick. Give me 2 seconds. I'm like, why is this guy poking at this fucking screen to his left or my right? Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Just remind me later because I can't get it now. But whatever, guys. State travel restrictions. This is going to be the more interesting thing. I think we're definitely going to see more talks on state travel restriction. The air travel restrictions that I'm going to talk about later, we're definitely going to see mandates on that this year. But state travel restrictions, that's going to affect preppers more directly. Because a lot of us preppers are more than happy to jump on a plane and fucking go. But state travel restriction, guys, that's going to be the bigger problem. And what I mean, a bigger problem is they are talking already about getting people to take the shot to go across the state lines. So, if you live near, I don't know, New York, and you live near Jersey and Connecticut, to go to Connecticut and to go to New York, to go to New Jersey or Connecticut, I would have to have been inoculated to travel to those two states. Now, there's some states that are not going to abide by that, and they're not going to do it, right? And that's going to be a fact. But there are going to be other cities, other states that are going to do that. Now, how on God's green earth are you going to have the manpower to do that? Unless you station troopers and National Guards at the state line. And then create the ungodly amount of traffic just to check this shit for people to come in. So, Biden talked about it earlier this year. Biden said that he would like to talk about it, but they don't know how to go about it. You know why they don't know how to go about it? Because that's a big-ass fucking task. And yes, my lack of ego, it would be, sorry, you just said it. That would be checkpoints, but the checkpoints would be run by who? National Guards or state troopers? State troopers of which state and what borderline? New York City, you got the Holland Tunnel, Lincoln Tunnel, George Washington Bridge to get into Manhattan from Jersey. So where are you going to station those guys? You're going to station them at all those places? These places, the tunnels and the bridges already have an absorbent amount of traffic, guys. Absorbent amount of traffic. I mean, the traffic is so disgusting. I punch my steering wheel every time I have to fucking come in or out of the city because I'm stuck in traffic. Now you're going to make traffic even worse. Okay. Now, you're telling people, for example, Florida, going into, I don't know, Tennessee. Tennessee might be like, well, you got to be vaccinated to come from Florida. Well, how are you going to guard that big-ass amount of land? I don't get it. Yet people can come across from Mexico here, and it's fine. But I want to go to Pennsylvania and I gotta fucking show proof, it's a bit of a problem, guys. And again, they're talking about it. That's not to say it's going to happen, but you're going to hear more talk about it this year. That's my point to it. You will definitely hear more talk about state travel restrictions. Who can go where and who can't go where. Clam says in Australia, they forced state travel restrictions and all. Well, listen, not for nothing, guys, Clam. People should be fighting back. That's the point where Australia's at right now. They should have a resistance. Period. Raw food writer. Yeah. Tennessee probably most likely won't say that. But I'm just using it as an example. That's all. Also, guys, with the uptick in these new variants, problems, whatever you want to look at them, they're going to start creating a narrative to get other people scared to go along with this. Right? That's normally how it works. All right, guys, do me a favor. For those of you that are watching, whether you like me or hate me or like me, hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, whatever fucking floats your boat. Just helps out with the algorithm. For those of you that want to show support, that's how you show support. Just and again, guys, I have to say this again. To show support, guys, you do not have to give money. You don't. It's nice, but you don't. How do you support the channel is hitting the thumbs up or the thumbs down, watching my videos and watching the commercials, right? That's how you support the channels. That's how you support all your favorite YouTube channels. Watch the commercials, all right? You don't have to give money. You don't have to give me money. I'm good with it. Also, guys, North Shore Preparedness. I know some of you saw my video. You know, he's doing better. But just because he's doing better doesn't mean everything stops. You know, meaning like all his problems stop. So, for those of you that are looking to donate tonight or thinking about donating, do me a favor, donate to North Shore Preparedness. Sorry, his PayPal. I'm going to throw it in the link here if I can find it. I'm pretty sure I can't find it. And if I can't find it, I will get it for you before night's end. But do me a favor and head over to his channel. And on his videos, he has a PayPal link. Hopefully somebody can do me a solid and find it. If not, I will look for it real quick. Sometimes I hate my computer and I want to fucking smash it against the ground. And hard. I mean, like, this is just fucking asinine sometimes how slow this thing moves. And the crazy thing is I got this new computer and it moves fucking slower than molasses, man. I'm like, motherfucker. Alright. Sorry, guys. Sorry for that side rant. Alright, two things I'm putting. Donate to North Shore. Yes, guys, donate to North Shore, not me. Okay. Again. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. But again, can donations please go to North Shore Preparedness? I do appreciate it, Candace. And I get it. The commercials do suck. They do. They suck big time. But I suck it up and I sit there for a lot of the YouTubers. I'm like, shit. It's fucking, especially some of the commercials where they talk about the shot. You just want to put your fist through the fucking screen. Yeah. You know, I get it. So this, clean your cache. I did, guys. This computer, I don't do, shit. No, I did clean my cache out. You're right. But I don't have a lot of stuff on here. I keep all my shit on my hard drives. So I keep the computer free. The computer's being like a slow bitch when I bought it. For all the money I put into it. Okay, thank you, Candace. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And this link is for the Angry Truth channel. Juby, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Again, thank you, guys. Is your no ZPD survival? My computer's not getting hot. And someone is probably, did you decide to retire? M West. All right, M West. So my I don't want to Not that I don't want to talk about it. I don't mind. I just, whatever. I'll get it out of the way. So, I did decide to retire. I had no choice. And the crazy shit is, guys, is that I was waiting for Eric Adams to say something different. You know what Eric Adams didn't do? He didn't say anything fucking different. He's keeping this bullshit going. So, with that, I'm retiring. There's no timeline that's going to allow me to stay. Right? Unfortunately, guys, it's there's no choice. PayPal link, guys, in the chat. So please catch it if you can. I'll also put it in the description section below, if I remember, because I always fucking forget. Corey Vex, I think some people are donating to both me and him, but whatever. Listen, I do appreciate it, but I think North Shore could use it a little more than me at this point. So anyway, guys, January 15th is my last day, right? My actual last working day was October 31st. So that was my last day being a fireman. So I retire January 15th. It is what it is, guys. It sucks. And I'm probably going to go through a harsher period, if you will, where I don't want to do anything. So if I don't do any videos for like a couple days or a week, that's me fucking getting over my shit. That's all it is. You know, I'm not... I don't know, guys. For all of this shit that's going on, I think it's all bullshit. But what else am I going to do? Right? What else am I going to do? So, I have no choice. I have to bounce. You know, I had certain... there's certain things I could have done, but then in the back of my head, I'm like, yo, I'm just playing along with the bullshit. You know, I'm just playing along with the bullshit. So... and what I meant by that, like the exemptions and shit. What's the point of the exemptions? Point of exemptions so that down the line they could be like, all right, we got to throw these exemptions out. You have to take the shot. Prepping for it, yes, I do need a good camping trip. I'm planning one. I'm planning one where I disappear into the mountains for fucking a couple days. No radio contact, no fucking cell phone contact, and just, you know, whatever. Northern Girl Hobbies. So that disappearing into the mountains. It'll also be a photography trip, right? So I'll be doing wildlife or trees and snow and shit photography. Outdoor photography is what I'll be doing, you know, for that trip anyway. It's just to get my mind off of it. I don't know, guys. It sucks. It sucks. You know, and the thing is, it's frustrating because, again, I'm sitting home taking care of people who have COVID, and I'm not getting COVID, or at least I'm not sick. I'm not displaying any symptoms. I'm still operating the way I'm supposed to operate. But they want me to take or get inoculated so then I could be fucking sick. It don't make any sense. A lot of guys, job-wide guys, or city-wide, a lot of city workers are getting sick because of this new variant. Guys who were never sick before are now getting sick now after they got the shot. Sarita, I use the Sony A7R III. I'm looking at the A7R5, which is a $6,000 camera. Pretty expensive, right? And like, you know, to get that camera, I have to like, you know, make a deal with the devil, you know, or plead with my wife, whichever comes first, to get this camera. But that camera's spot on. Obviously, if I get more work, I'll look into getting that camera. But if I'm not getting work and I'm doing it as a hobby, I'm going to stay with what I got. The A7R III. But the A7R5 is, whew, some hot-ass shit right there. But anyway, that's a different subject for a different day. I will be doing some live streams on the Angry Lensman channel, but only if I get a decent crowd. Because that'll be talking about, like, photography-related shit. And I don't know if anybody wants to watch... I don't know if you guys want to watch a live stream on that. That would be more for photographers and shit. Latina Prepper. Right, so here's a kick, right? Here's a kicker. In the city, there are workers that are out. For example, the 14% of NYPD is out sick. 8% of the FDNY, or 18%, sorry, of the FDNY firefighters are out sick. 30% of the FDNY EMS division is out sick. And here I am sitting home twiddling my thumbs, writing out my next show, playing a video game on my fucking phone, twiddling my thumbs again, walking the dog, going out doing errands, doing my pension paperwork, right? Writing some more shows out, seeing what gear I can buy. This is my life now, right? I should go to a bingo hall and play bingo with the fucking 80-year-old now, right? And listen to their old stories and shit. Or maybe play Parcheesi or backgammon or some shit, because this is what it is. David, very good. I get one guy to watch my live stream on the Angry Lensman channel. Wolf Meal, man, thank you for the donation again. Appreciate it. Thank you. So they had a breakthrough. So everybody, guys, is having a breakthrough. Everybody. Texas Surplus, yes I do. I play, yes I do. I play Call of Duty mobile. That shit is fucking awesome. I want the real thing. I want like the PlayStation or the Xbox or whatever. But if I get one of those, man, I'm fucking committed. I'll never leave my house. I'll gain 1,000 pounds and then I'll fucking watch, you know. I'll play video games my entire life. Well, thank you. I can't join the VFW because I'm not a vet. If I was a vet, I would have probably already been in the VFW. I'm in the product photography, so I'd watch it definitely. Sarita. All right, thank you. Well, the live streams, guys, for the Angry Lensman will be more about stories of my jobs. Because for some reason, every job I do, not every job, something interesting happens. It's just the way the world works for me. I can't even stay out of trouble when I'm doing photography. And not saying I get in trouble. I'm like, it's just something always interesting happen. Like I had a shit show of a shoot with a group of people. And as soon as I saw the people, man, I was like, fuck, this sucks. I already knew the job was going to suck. And it was on a fucking boat, so it wasn't like I could jump off the boat and swim back to Manhattan. It was fucking out of control. Someone says stop cursing. Can somebody inform Deborah what channel this is? Tell her this is the Negro Show, and I say what I want. But anyway, guys, that's a story for another time. That's a story for the Angry Lensman channel. And the Angry Lensman channel, guys, that's purely... that channel's purely for me to make more money. That's all it is. To talk about my love for photography and then make more money. So that channel there is going to be a little different in the way I present myself. I'm going to still curse. Obviously, can't do anything about that. But we are, it'll be presented a little differently. A little more polished. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'll try. I can't try polished. But I'm definitely going to curse. Do some drone videos. Yes, I am going to do some drone videos, that's for sure. If I can get some interesting shots of certain things, I definitely will. Just short of almost getting arrested. Yeah, some people on here is like, you got to stop the cursing. I'm like, lady, I get up in the morning and say fuck, shit, piss to get my day started. I pop up, fuck, shit, piss, day starts, right? If I don't say fuck, shit, piss, I'm dragging ass like I was this morning. This morning, man, I was fucking, I was feeling like dog shit. Just tired. You know why I was tired? My wife's not on here tonight. I was tired because my wife is sick and she took NyQuil and she was snoring. And she kept me up all night. And I was, and interestingly enough, and I hate to admit this on here, but my wife snoring was cute. But after a while, it just kept me up. And I was just like, Deborah Asher says, grow up, stop cursing. All right, Deborah. I warned you. I warned you. But anyway, so she kept me up. I thought somebody was sleeping in bed with me with a fucking chainsaw. She was snoring so much. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? And I look over and I'm like, holy shit, that's my wife. Anyway, she's carrying on and she's sick. So I don't feel, I'm not annoyed at all. I'm just like, I feel bad for her. Because when she's snoring, that means she's sick or she's really tired. So I let it go. But it kept me up. So nonetheless, I get up in the morning, I was just like, what the fuck? And people are like, oh man, you look tired, you look sick. No, I don't look sick. I look like I had no sleep. That's what I look like. Deborah, you are a hipster. Curse counter at 0. Well, listen, guys. It's interesting how some people, like, you curse too much. I'm like, the fuck you think this is? It says it in the fucking name, lady. The Angryprepper, right? Of course the Angryprepper is going to do some angry fucking cursing. But whatever. People don't get it. And listen, guys, again, I say this before, I'll say this again. People say I could make more money if I stop cursing. And I tell people all the time, fuck that. I like my cursing. Fucking cursing, grows hair on your chest. Everybody should curse. Everybody should get up in the morning and say fuck, shit, piss, and then get your day started. King One Supreme, man, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Yes, Mateo, Deborah is a Karen. And the crazy shit is, it's like most people, if you, like, there are people who unsubscribe from me, and they feel like they have to leave a thesis before they leave the channel. One guy wrote this whole thing about, I can't take your bantering anymore, and you because I was talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. And apparently, guys, the Kyle Rittenhouse, me saying he didn't belong there or he shouldn't have been there, sparked this whole fucking to-do. And people were so mad at me. And they were like, Kyle Rittenhouse belonged there like anybody else. I'm like, what the fuck? All I said is he didn't belong there. That was it. And so this one guy, he didn't like the fact that I said that. So he wrote this entire, it was like a story of his life. And when I was a kid, the people didn't like guns, and Kyle Rittenhouse is a hero, and you missed the mark, and I have to unsubscribe from you. I'm like, why the fuck? I mean, like, and normally I'd never read it that once I in the first part they go, listen, I'm gonna have to unsubscribe from you. I stop reading. I'm like, okay. And then other people will chime in and be like, dude, he's not gonna lose any sleep. Fuck you, this, that. And I was like, yo, I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. Guy, he wrote that and he thought I was gonna be like, oh no, come back, man, no, man, please. I didn't mean to say that about Kyle Rittenhouse. Fuck Kyle Rittenhouse, really. For anybody who thinks Kyle Rittenhouse is a fucking hero, there's something fucking wrong with you. He's a fucking kid. Fuck him. Fuck George Floyd. Fuck all of those fucking people out there who they're trying to make heroes. They're trying to make George Floyd a hero. Fuck that dude. They're trying to make Kyle Rittenhouse a hero. Fuck that kid. Right? That's where it is. We have more serious issues to worry about. We have things that are going to unfold this year that are going to be fucking bad. Lit side. You could listen, guys. You could post whatever you want in my my comment section. I don't care. But when you start talking about why you're leaving, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I can care less. When you have gripes about my views, that I'll entertain. I'll entertain that. I'll entertain that all the time because I want to hear what everybody else thinks. Like there are people that say Kyle Rittenhouse is a hero. I don't know why people would think that. I think it's stupid. There are people who think, what's his name? George Floyd's a hero. I don't understand that. Whatever. Some people think Eric Adams is a hero. He's not. He's a dickbag. But whatever. But yes, Alba, false idols. That's the fucking problem. We're labeling these people who did nothing in their fucking life heroes. Kyle Rittenhouse was in a fucked up situation that I think a lot of kids initially would have said yes to. Bottom line. If I was his age and they're like, hey, you want to go here and do this? I'd be like, hell yeah, absolutely. Right? But a hero, he saved his own life. He saved his own ass. I wouldn't call him a hero. I called him somebody that fucking got out of a shitty situation. Right? But anyway, that pisses off a lot of people when you go against the current. And I go against the current all the fucking time. And I don't do it because I want to do it. I do it because it makes fucking sense, guys. It doesn't make sense to put a fucking kid on a pedestal like everybody's doing. It doesn't make sense to put a fucking ex-crackhead or whatever the fuck he is on a pedestal. It doesn't fucking mean to put a fat fuck who's selling cigarettes in front of a bodega on a pedestal, guys. None of these fucking people are heroes. These are just people who are were in unfortunate incidences. That's it. But, again, people get pissed off. People are like, oh, how dare you? Kyle, they're like, George Floyd is a hero. He sacrificed his life. I'm like, what is he, fucking Jesus now? Now all of a sudden George Floyd is Jesus. Seriously, guys. Another dickbag in office. Yes, guys, so Eric Adams is not going to be the hero I thought he was going to be with crime. And that's crime only. I didn't look for Eric Adams to do anything other than fight crime. And it seems like he's not doing that because of his the DA that he just hired, that bag of shit, that fat piece of shit, that fucking asshole. Sorry, guys. But these fucking people, all they want to do is destroy. And we're sitting here going, okay, what do we do next? Tina, there's no future in New York City. We're looking to get out before the end of the year. That's as simple as that. There is New York City is done. Alien Prepper, Rick James, yes, he can be your hero. Absolutely. Rick James is somebody's hero. Tom Hanks is somebody's hero, right? These are people who have added to society. But whatever, man. Guys, again, listen. How is cursing for kids? Mystic Bangles. How is cursing for kids? You know how cursing is for kids? Because fucking kids curse, guys. A lot of you people seem to think you're fucking... Listen, if your kids are like 5 and 6, they shouldn't be watching me at this time of night anyway. Or any prepper for that matter. Okay? Dakota, no spam. Right? But if your kids are fucking like, you know, I don't know, 9, 10, 11 years old, they're fucking cursing. Get off your high horse because your kids are cursing. Your kids right now are saying fuck, shit, piss because they heard it somewhere. Maybe they heard it from me. Maybe they heard it from the neighbor. But your kids curse, guys. Let it the fuck go. Kids curse is what they do. And when kids find out the favorite word, the fuck word, when kids are like, fuck, they run around the house saying it. Fuck, 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 fuck. And you're like, Dylan, cut the shit out, you know? That's what parents do. And we hear it all the time. So people need to stop this bizarre thinking what kids don't need to curse. Kids curse all the time. They go to their school, they're texting to their friend, fuck, shit, piss, and then they're laughing about it, right? Like laughing is like cursing is like the new farting for kids. They learn about it, they're fucking carrying on. Guys, it is what it is. Kids curse. Do they need to watch me? No. Unless you want your kids to learn some new shit, yes, then they can watch my channel. But if not, no. Pierce, machetes are not legal. There's a back and forth with the whole knife thing here in New York. As of right now, machetes are not legal unless you're using them for some kind of work. You can't walk around the street with it, obviously. You can't even walk around with knives unless you're in a profession that warrants knives. But they changed the rules so many times with knives and guns, I can't keep up anymore. So I could be wrong. Yeah, again, guys, you know, the whole kids not cursing, that's fucking crazy. My kids curse. They try not to. They don't think I hear it. We have thin walls. You know, when we hear them curse, I'm like, don't do it in the house. You want to do it with your friends? Fine. Don't do it in the house. You know, teach them some kind of respect. But here in the katanas, no, definitely not. You're not, guys, anything involving a sharp object you're not walking out in the street with is not legal. You can't even fucking have your own thought here in New York City because that's not legal either, apparently. Yeah, cursing will probably be illegal soon in New York. Who fucking knows, man? KDS, good night. Thank you for joining me tonight. She's like, this chick's had it. I'm going to sleep. Carlos, some St. Croix. I don't know if I would call myself... I'm not a hero. I wouldn't call myself a hero. Definitely not. Nope. But I will say, you know, that falling on that sword sucked. I'll tell you that much. You know, like losing my job and standing my ground, that sucked. That was fucking... That's yuck. I mean, like, ugh. You know, like, I wake up in the morning sometimes, I'm staring at the wall, I'm like, the fuck did I do? And then other days I wake up and I look at the news, I'm like, man, because I'm going to tell you right now, Eric Adams is already talking about mandating the booster. So yes, you heard me. Eric Adams is already talking about mandating the booster for city workers. So guys, did I make the right call? It looks like it. Now, I'm going to go through a back and forth. That's what happens when you are forced retired, guys. And forced retired is almost like being fired. Almost. Because you're leaving before your time. You're leaving and you still have enough left in you to fight. You still have enough. I still had a fucking way more fires to fight in me, and now it's all gone. Right? For the MTA, I don't know. But I know city workers, yes. And I know a lot of you guys are like, I did the right thing. But I'm going to tell you right now, guys, for those of, and I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but it's going to sound like a dickish comment. For those of you that are not in this position or didn't work a job that you loved, that you want your whole life wanting to be a firefighter. Since I was 6 years old, I wanted to be a fireman. And then I became a fireman. And now, I'm not. And why? Because they wanted to do some shit that didn't need to be done. Prepping for it, did they make you take a cut on your retirement check? No, I got my regular retirement. I didn't take a cut because I have 21 years. I had 21 years as a city worker. I was an EMT before I was a firefighter. And thank God those years added up, because if not, I was vesting out. And vesting out sort of sucks, because then I don't get a pension until I hit my 20th year. So yeah, guys, it's like a forced retirement. It sucks. It blows dick. But, again, it is what it is. MSC, sorry. MCS. Jesus, why can't I get that right? Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. And prepping for it, thank you for that. Like, that's the thing, guys. Some people are built for firefighting, right? And some of us are not. And the best part about firefighting, guys, is breaking shit. And then going into burning buildings. Those are the two things. That's the reason why I wanted to fucking fight fires. You get to break shit, and you get to fucking go into a dangerous situation. The fucking, turns your fucking penis into a vagina because you can get scared. That's the kind of fires that we've gone to. And yet, it's all over. It's done. Rockin' Robin. It's funny. When I hear sirens, I'm like, damn. I'm going to miss that. But, again, I have to get over it faster than not, because if I keep doing this, keep dragging this out, it's just going to get bad. It's just going to get worse. You're going to go through that whole... It's like death. The 6 stages, the 5 stages of death, whatever it is. Something like that. Can you do some media for the firehouse? Pictures on the ground, and drones, make books or something. A Christian prepper, I don't know. I probably could, but I'm not. As of right now, I'm not. I'm trying to distance myself from the firehouse for now, until I can get over it, and then I can show up again. That kind of shit. 7 stages of grief. Thank you, Mike. Those are 5 stages. Whatever. CS. Volunteer departments is not the same, and I hate to take that away from volunteer firefighters, but it isn't the same. Once you've done this, you can't do anything. You know what this firefighting is? It's like, I'm gonna make an analogy. Maybe some of you will get it, some of you won't. It's like dating the hottest chick on the planet, right? The FDNY, hottest chick on the planet, or in this case, Holly Berry, right? Hottest chick on the planet. And then you break up with Holly Berry because you had to, because Holly Berry wanted you to get inoculated and you didn't want it. So then you have to settle for Rosie O'Donnell. That's the comparison I'm going to make. So hopefully you guys get it. After you've done this job, guys, and after you've done the shit that we've done, there's no volunteer firefighting that's going to even remotely replace that, if that makes sense. Whatever, guys. It is what it is. I'll get over it. So, yeah, so some of you guys get it. But yeah, guys, like I said, it is what it is. There's no comparison. And the sooner I get over it, the better it'll be. Oh shit, 1 hour mark, 10 o'clock, 10:01. All right, guys. So I'm gonna head over to the Angry Truth channel. That's gonna be a little shorter tonight, because I'm trying to keep the second half short. I don't want to do a full hour unless we so happen to roll into it. So for those of you that are looking to hear more of my antics, you can head over to the Angry Truth channel. And other than that, guys, thank you for the donations. Thank you for watching me. For those of you who are going to bed, watch the replay later tonight. All right, guys? Thank you for watching, and see you guys at the Angry Truth channel.